welcome back. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about chapter 11, which is understanding evaluation in the Rhetorical Act book. So this chapter was about giving the reader the building blocks to form your own intelligent judgments of rhetorical acts. And then it also talked about how there are standards of evaluation necessary to complete the critical process of description, interpretation, and evaluation. So there's 4 standards of evaluation. The first one is artistic standard, which focuses on the aesthetics, and then the second one is response standard, which focuses on the desired effects of the text. And then there's the third one is the accuracy standard, which focuses on the truth and like the fact checking. And then the fourth one is moral standard, which is just like ethical means and like what the writing means or whatever. And then so the artistic standard of a like writing or something, or like let's just say like a poem, the artistic standard just measures how skillfully and artistically the writer like managed to like word their poem. And then it's saying how like some poems create like images in your head, and that's the artistic standard. And then so the second one is the response standard. So this standard assumes all works are used as communication, or to like spark a conversation, or to alter like the mind, or to alter the thinking of someone else on that topic. So this could be like a speech, is like the speech used to like inspire the crowd, or is it used to like change their opinions on like a certain something? Like an example that they used in the book was how Hitler used his speech as like a way to get his audience to hate the Jews. So that's like an example of the response standard. And then the third one is the accuracy standard, which is like focuses on like the truth and like fact checking and stuff like that. So for this one, you need like the best evidence that you can provide in your writing. Like all the evidence and stuff that you have needs to be fact checked, so that you know that it's like the most accurate, so that when you give it to other people to read, they know for sure that it's like the most accurate article that they can get. So like news articles are examples of this, because obviously when you're reading the news, you want to have like the most truthful or like the most knowledgeable facts about whatever your news article is. And then the fourth one is the moral standard. So this one just basically has to do with ethics and like the way you can show it is like if you're talking about like something that it could either harm you or like harm others. So like an example could be like children playing video games. The ethical viewpoint is like violent video games cause violent children, but there could be another position on that, where violent video games don't do anything at all. So that's kind of like the moral standard. Everyone has their own different views on morality, and like what's right or wrong. So that's like, yeah, so that's just like something to think about. And then there are special constraints, which are limits to these four. With these special constraints, it sort of limits like what you can do with the four standards of evaluation, and you can't really compare two together just because you can't compete the rhetorical actions like against one another. And yeah, that's about it.